Alright, hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Destiny 2. So I know Destiny 2, as it has often been throughout multiple times in its life, is not the most popular, I guess, subject in gaming at the moment. But yesterday, I ended up completing the season pass for season 22. And I did this all in one day. I started at like 57 or something. And I played until I got all the way up to 100 so I can get all the ornaments and all the all the stuff that's on here. And it wasn't as annoying as I thought it was going to be. I do this most of the time with every season that comes out. I play it for the first few weeks and I get to like level 50 something. And then, I play through the story missions every week for a little bit. And then I usually drop off because I just get bored. And that was the same thing with this season. So I stopped at level 57 and then literally yesterday, I ended up completing the whole season pass in like one sitting. I don't even remember how long I played for because after I completed it, I still played for a few more hours. But today I'm going to be playing through the exotic rotator mission, which this week is Presage. And I'm doing that because I want to try and get Callus mini tools. Whether or not they're red borders, that would be helpful. But I just need duplicates so that in the future, when I get more deep sight harmonizers, I can apply those to those and I can craft it because I do not have a very good solar SMG. I have this one here, bug out bag, but it's not that great. It does very little damage. It's unless I'm wearing like Path of Burning Steps and I have a damage boost for solar weapons, but like even that, it's not that great. I have running this down solo pretty much like handled, but there are a few bits in this that might pose an issue. Also, I did this last night, the solo version, and the first time I did it, I ended up not being able to kill the boss because I just brought in the wrong loadout. So I had like only a few minutes left to kill the boss and he still had like 2/3 of his health, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to orbit and get new stuff. And then the second time I did the mission and I not only did better time, but I was also doing more damage to the boss when I got there. And as I was shooting the boss, the game just froze and I had to quit the desktop because it literally would not respond to anything I was doing. I had to go to task manager and kill the app. So that was not fun. It was like really late at night or early in the morning, I guess, when that happened. So I just decided to get off and go to bed. But yeah, I'm in a very weird state when it comes to this game because obviously, if you don't know, there were a bunch of layoffs at Bungie recently, and the whole way that was handled and the messaging around it was not it was not a good look for Bungie, especially when they're making so much money apparently through things like the Eververse and all that stuff. There have been tons of layoffs in the gaming industry lately, which is super shitty. And I feel like this one with Destiny fans and Bungie has really left like a sore spot on the community sentiment, because on one hand, I feel like the immediate reaction to this is to like not support the game in any way, and that's where I am mostly. But then there are people who say things like the people who got fired, the last things they worked on were probably the upcoming season and maybe even the final shape. It would be better to show the support to those game devs and at the very least have their work that they poured tons of hours into making have that be experienced. And the thing is that I agree with that sentiment. It would suck that if this thing you worked on for however many months, because of upper management horseshit that was out of your control, the stuff that you poured your heart into would not be experienced by a community that devs like that probably actually care about. So I get the sentiment of showing support to the devs by playing the content that they did make before they were let go. But I don't know, man, it's really weird because the way you make higher ups at development studios and publishers listen to what the fuck you have to say is you don't buy stuff in their game, or you don't buy the game, or you don't play it, whatever. And that usually that works if it's drastic enough. But here you have a situation where people want to show the support to the developers and the just people who make the game, who are sadly let go due to decisions out of their control. The worst part about it is that the statement that came out from their CEO, I think it was, I don't remember specifically what the terminology used there was, but it was basically something along the lines of we kept the right people around to make Destiny. You look up employees at Bungie, and then, things like Michael Salvatore, I think his name is, the guy who made the music for Destiny. He was apparently let go as well. And then, you see stuff like that, such like figurehead people and influential people at Bungie for Destiny. And it's like, really? The guy who makes all the amazing music in this game was not part of the right people group? Like, that just doesn't sit right with me, and for a lot of people, obviously. You know, it just doesn't make sense. And it's really weird because I feel like a lot of people, you know, in terms of Destiny, were like kind of about to be done with the game, at least after, you know, Final Shape. And, you know, maybe they would do a few of the episodes that were going to come out afterwards. At least that's what I was planning to do. I was planning to at least play through, you know, the end of this seasonal cycle and then play Final Shape and then try out the episodes. And then if the episodes and the Final Shape were, you know, actually good, then, you know, maybe I would keep playing. But man, that stuff with the layoffs has really hampered any and all, you know, positive sentiment with this game. And it's like, there's 10 days left in the season, and I had to grind 50 levels in the season pass to get all the stuff. And I almost considered not doing it just because thinking about playing the game kind of made me feel bad. And it's weird. But I think my plans for this game, at the very least, I'm going to at least play the next season. And then Final Shape, if it's good, then I'll probably check it out if it's like really, really good. I mean, this part was always kind of scary. But also, speaking of Destiny 2 and, you know, that crap, apparently Destiny 2 got nominated for like best community support for the Game Awards, which is just funny to think about considering all the shit show that was Beyond Light, and, you know, this recent stuff with the layoffs and the negative sort of feelings in the Destiny community at the moment. I mean, everybody knows the Game Awards are kind of like a joke anyways. You know, everybody really only watches it to see the game announcements that are there, but I hope I make it to the boss with at least like 10 minutes left. Jeez. Yeah, current Destiny plans is to at least play and write out the seasons that, you know, are left that I had already paid for. And then when Final Shape comes out, see how that is, and then go from there. But in other news, Call of Duty recently had an update. And, well, for one, the Terminal 24/7 playlist came out. And I'm actually kind of excited to play that just because Terminal is a really good map. But at the same time, it's probably super sweaty because that's probably the playlist that everybody and their mother is playing at the moment. So that's cool. But they also added a change to the Armory unlock system, and, you know, they didn't completely remove it like some people are probably hoping for, but they made it so that wins in any game mode count towards challenge unlocks, even if you haven't completed the daily challenges yet. So that's like, it's a small thing, you know, thinking about it now, but I mean, maybe they could do something where it's like every win, no matter what, counts as an unlock. And then, you know, every 2 games, whether you win or lose, would count as unlock, because I feel like, you know, this only really helps if you haven't completed your daily challenges, which those challenges are really easy, so you're probably gonna complete them fast anyways. But yeah, that is a small win, I guess, in terms of the annoyance that is unlocking everything in the game. Man, I got so salt playing NW3 last time on stream. Oh my god, it was real bad. Also, apparently a lot of people are having like discussions around the TTK and how inconsistent it feels sometimes, which I thought I was just, you know, I mean, I probably still am, but it's interesting to see that I'm not the only one who feels like the TTK is kind of inconsistent feeling sometimes. I don't think they've put out a statement in regards to that, but the fact that other people are even mentioning it is surprising to me. And if there is any credence to that, I would be very interested to see how that goes. Man, this is still probably one of the best exotic missions they ever made in the game, especially when it first came out. Oh my god, it was so cool going through it the first time. Yeah, I'm surprised how not annoying it was to grind all those levels for the season pass. It was pretty chill, actually. I just put on like a Twitch VOD from a streamer that I watch. Oh, I have 10 minutes. Jeez. Last time I did this, you know, before the game crashed, I was able to do this in like 12 minutes to spare. So this is not an ideal run, to say the least. Oh my god. I should have shot him earlier. He would have staggered at least. God damn it. This is literally the last part before the boss, and I'm gonna fucking have less than 10 minutes because of this dumb shit. Oh, it's so annoying. You son of a bitch! Oh, I made it. All right, I probably saved some time there saying that, even though I'm already like way behind. I need to make sure I have a grenade or my hammer for this part so I can heal myself without dying. All right, I have to use a fair bit of ammo, more so than I usually do because it's on legend, but hopefully this doesn't suck. If this were on normal, he would already be in his next health bar, but I'm on legend, so that's not gonna happen. Hopefully I don't run out of ammo. I would be playing this on normal, but I think after you do it twice, you don't get weapons anymore. You just get armor, which is kind of lame. Why are there more enemies? You bitch. It's like they make this game as annoying as possible to play on purpose. All right, I have 5 minutes to take away 2 health bars, and I have no heavy ammo. You love to see it. I'm probably gonna have to spend my super here. Oh my god. All right, 36 bullets in a dream. And I guess a super, but you know. I missed. Are you why did he run past me? Oh my god, I did no damage. All right, this is probably a wash. So, oh my god. But I'm gonna try uploading this video in 1080p instead of 1440. One, because it'll just be faster to upload. I'm gonna upload this the same day that I'm recording it. So I'm curious because it usually takes like an hour and a bit for the super low quality version to finish processing and uploading. But I want to see if the codec I get for uploading in 1080-60 is actually the correct one, because even though you're supposed to be able to get the good one, the high quality one for a 1080-60, it doesn't do it for some reason. I don't know if your channel has to be a certain size or whatever, but I'm gonna test that out for this one video. I have 2 minutes left, dog. This is not like I literally have nothing. Oh my god, this fucking I went to jump up to the other floor and I was too far forward, so I hit my head on the fucking ceiling. I'm assuming the mission just kicks you to orbit after this timer goes out. I don't think it is like Lost Sectors where you just can't revive yourself anymore. At least that's what I'm assuming. There's a bunch of arc and void shields in here, so maybe I should not be using this gun. Maybe I should craft an Ikelos now that I have that pattern unlocked. Although one thing they did change, I'm pretty sure in the original version of this mission, if you died in this boss fight, you would have to checkpoint and it would restart the whole encounter and he would have all of his health. But in this version, it doesn't do that anymore. And I don't think I'm making that up, because I remember being super annoyed whenever I would die in this boss fight. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, that's what should have happened last time, and that did no damage to him. Wow, he missed. Oh yeah, there we go. You know, I don't want to blame recording Johns for this, but I will say I had way more time going into this when I was not recording last night. So yeah, I'll just blame the video. Yeah, it's totally the video's fault. Yeah, I just realized I live in a world where the two quote-unquote main games that I play, Call of Duty and this, are constantly ridden with like stupid shit and controversy surrounding them all the time. What does that say about me as a person? I have no idea. But anyways, if for whatever reason you enjoyed this video and want to help support the channel, then liking the video and subscribing would be very much appreciated. Like I said, I'm gonna go immediately edit this and upload it in 1080p 60 so I can see, one, how fast it uploads, and two, if I get the good video codec. So I guess I'll see when this uploads at like 6 o'clock or whatever the fuck. But yeah, that's all from me for today. Later.